Hello and welcome in this video in which we will discover 10 qualities that attractive women look for in a man. Finding a partner is far from being as easy as you might think for both men and women. After the illusions of the post-adolescent period and after doing a series of unimportant love stories, we quickly understand that the most important thing is only to find the right person. That is why, gentlemen, you probably have some criteria: physical, intellectual, emotional, just like these ladies. We are not going to fall into the trap of making you believe that all women want the same thing, knowing that they are all unique, but we may know that for many, the ideal man should possess some qualities. Besides the physical criteria, attractive women actually expect a lot from the one who will be able to share their lives, and that is quite understandable. So, to have a chance to seduce them and live a beautiful love story, look back at the 10 qualities that attractive women look for in a man. Just before, make sure you subscribe to our channel and don't forget to download your free book to successfully seduce any girl by clicking on the link in the description below the video. 1. An honest man from the first evening. Among the essential qualities that a man should possess, many women cite honesty, and this applies to one-night stands as well as beautiful love stories. To seduce a woman, stop telling her stories in order to make her dream. What she really wants, above all, is honesty. The truth is sometimes better left unsaid, and in a relationship, everyone must try to keep its garden secret. But it is essential to be honest when you talk about yourself. If you are looking for a simple relationship based on pleasure and without commitment, then have the honesty to tell it to the attractive women with whom you have been talking for some time. You were very affected by a sentimental story a short while ago. Again, try to evoke it, quite quickly at risk of being accused of lying. An attractive and intelligent woman, far from the cliches of the hysterical and jealous woman, can hear many things, show empathy, and even more understanding. She will forgive much more easily the mistakes made and confessed than the lies discovered. Remember that. 2. An attractive woman loves a confident man. Attractive women are aware, at least most of the time, of their seductive powers. If they don't always play on them, again contrary to preconceived ideas, they particularly like men who know how to play on them to seduce them. If you are shy, unable to engage in conversation, and blush at every question she asks you, there is a good chance that the much-loved young lady will eventually lose interest in you. Like the true Prince Charming of their childhoods, women like to be seduced with tact and delicacy. Showing her self-confidence is proving her indirectly that you are certain that you can make her happy and satisfy her. 3. Searching for attention and tenderness. Although we must avoid falling into the trap of stereotypes of any kind, which constantly divide women and men, we must recognize that many women who are in a relationship for many years blame their partners for their lack of tenderness. To seduce a woman and to be able to live a beautiful story by her side, a man must be able to show her attention of any kind, from the smallest and insignificant, at least at first sight, to the most pleasant surprises made just for her. Hugging her when you feel like it's been a rough day, taking the time to cook her favorite meal, complimenting her on the new outfit she's wearing. Always be sincere, taking the time to take an interest in her. These are essential qualities that all women are looking for. What's better still is that they return the sentiment. Indeed, a woman in love is softer and more attentive. 4. A man who can listen and speak. An attractive woman is not only looking for a lover or a partner in everyday life. She wants to be able to live with someone who will also be her friend, her confidant when she needs it. Knowing how to listen but also how to give yourself up is therefore essential in a couple. Many fall into the trap of lack of communication, and that's how women feel neglected. A woman likes to open up, not for the pleasure of talking, but actually to get your point of view on the situation, to take a different look at it. She expects from the one who will share her life to be able to give her the listening she needs, but not only. Far from meaningless relationships, an attractive woman in a relationship likes to have the feeling of exchanging with her man. She likes him to talk to her, to open up, to share his doubts and fears with her. Many of you do not want to drop your guard and never talk about certain topics of conversation voluntarily. However, it is a mistake. An attractive woman does not ask a man to be invincible. He can doubt. She would simply like to be able to discuss it with him. 5. Kindness, compassion, and humor. To seduce a beautiful woman, it is better to know how to show compassion and kindness. probably far too used to date men with oversized egos and altruistic levels near zero. More and more women are looking for a nice man to share their daily lives. Many of them are fleeing from more and more selfish men, imbued with their selves, navel-gazing, profiles that do not interest them much. Moreover, a woman likes to laugh, just like a man. Many of them admit that humor is a major criterion in the choice of their companions. If they don't want to live with an adolescent, a touch of humor in their daily lives is always welcome, and there is nothing more attractive than a man who knows how to make a woman laugh, except maybe when women laugh sincerely and beautifully. 6. A responsible man. Most of the time, an attractive and intelligent woman knows what she wants in life, what she wants for herself, and also what she doesn't want. And one thing is certain, attractive women do not particularly like men who are not very responsible, who act like teenagers despite their age. To live alongside an attractive and confident woman, you better know how to face responsibilities, obligations of all kinds, and how to help her when she needs it. Moreover, when Madame manages her career and family life, she expects her partner to accompany her and help her, managing papers, household chores, raising children, decisions to be made. Learn how to enhance your sense of responsibility. 7. Attractive women are looking for faithfulness. Obviously, we cannot list the qualities attractive women look for in a man without mentioning the most essential one: faithfulness. It must be recognized that with the explosion of social networks, with the advent of a new way of consuming that even influences love behavior, according to the conclusions raised by many couples therapists, and with the advent of dating sites of any kind, unfaithfulness has never been so present. Others will just say that it has always existed, but has never been mentioned. Women are now looking for a faithful man, not a womanizer who will go so far as to seduce their best friend. Far from the cliches that still exist in American-style romantic comedies. More and more women are now running away from the playboys of the bar or nightclub they frequent, as they don't want to become one more conquest on an already long list. When they are in a relationship, women also expect the same faithfulness, which they actually show themselves. Attractive women expect their lover to make them the only woman who matters. This is a fundamental notion for them. 8. A touch of romanticism to seduce a woman. Without falling into the cliche of the romantic Prince Charming, which might end up being a little annoying, women love touches of romanticism, which are the stuff of dreams, and make their old hopes live again. To do so, it is up to you, gentlemen, to make sure that Madame feels like a presence at your side, without doing too much. Slip your jacket over her so that she doesn't get cold. Open the car door when you arrive at the restaurant. Book her an evening at her favorite restaurant, a weekend in a spa, or a simple but romantic moment for two. Love makes women vibrate, so dare to be romantic in your own way. 9. A man who respects and encourages his wife. According to various studies conducted, it is a problem in 40% of the cases when a woman earns more money than her partner. Problem with these gentlemen who then refuse to feel inferior to their wives. And yet, an attractive woman is a woman who knows what she wants. She often has specific plans for her professional and personal future, and will not accept that someone put obstacles in her way. On the contrary, in fact, a woman expects her partner to encourage her, to help her coming out of her shell, to become whoever she wants, and not to remain in the shadow. Respecting the woman you love is also helping her to take the paths that will make her feel good without doubting, and to help her accomplish them if it makes her happy. 10. A man who dares to talk about love and get involved in a story. Finally, women are always looking for men who are not afraid to talk about love, to feel it, and even more to get involved in a love story. Without mentioning the myth of the famous biological clock that would torment women, women are most often in search of a story that is serious and sincere. If they are not always looking for their future husbands or the father of their children, they want and need to be in front of a man who is not afraid to talk about feelings in order to fall in love. A man who dares to affirm his desire to build a relationship, who dares to talk about love and tell them how much he loves them. Next to the cliche of the mysterious man who says nothing about his feelings and who would obviously be a lady killer, a woman needs to feel some love to be invested in a relationship, without which she will not hesitate to put an end to it. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, comment, and especially subscribe to the channel. You are also free to receive the new book, 9 Keys to Seduce Any Girl, by clicking on the link located in the description below the video.